Hey guys, long time no see. I got kind of distracted with the holidays and everything, so I haven't had a chance to make a craft update video, but I have a ton of stuff to show you today, and we're gonna start off with some clay stuff that I was working on. Let me just adjust the camera a little bit here, and it's just kind of some random pieces. I've kind of just been busy with other stuff, so I haven't had a huge chance to craft, and I've been doing kind of larger projects as well. So we'll get to that in a second, but first, the clay things that I did two Doctor Who themed miniatures because of all the hubbub that was happening at year's end with Doctor Who. So obviously this is a TARDIS. That's the front of it. And the windows and the light up at top are all made out of glow-in-the-dark clay, so it actually does glow. And then I made a Dalek, which is terrifying and scary, and I love him. So obviously these are not to scale, because otherwise this would be a gigantic Dalek compared to the TARDIS, but they've just been sitting on my desk because I thought they were fun. I also found my love for Phantom of the Opera. My boss was nice enough to give me tickets for my birthday, which was last week, and I haven't seen it in a really long time, and I just kind of rediscovered my love of that musical, so that inspired me to make this little Phantom pendant. And I had made sort of a Phantom bottle charm a long time ago. I'll have to see if I can find the video that that's in, and I'll link it below. But this is a bigger version of the mask. And if you can see through the light here, he's shaded a little bit with some grays and some pinks. It's the red on the back is actually from the thing that I baked him on to make sure that he was curved when he came out. But he's crying little rhinestone tears, and that's kind of a long story, but I just thought it was going to be a nice little touch. And I just based the sculpting of this mask off of this little porcelain mask that I've had forever. So that was kind of what I based it off of. Then, let me see here, this isn't clay, and it's also kind of not really finished, but I wanted to show you guys a phone case that I customized for myself. It's sort of a steampunk type of thing. Originally, the case was covered all in this gold color, but it started to peel off, and I sort of encouraged the peeling, so I don't know what I'm going to do to kind of go back over it and recover that up, but yep, I just put some little gears and stuff on it. Thought that was fun. Next up are my resin pieces. I got a bunch of new molds around Christmas time just because I got some like Michael's gift certificates, and I found this place in Chicago that sells silicone molds of unusual shapes, so I bought a bunch of stuff and I tried all of my molds out just to see what they would come out looking like. So I made a bunch of really big pieces, so I'm just going to kind of go through them one by one. So one of the molds that I got was a star mold, so I made a bunch of star pieces. This one's just a little baseball player on a field of green. Then there is this unicorn, and she's on kind of an iridescent background, so it kind of shifts purple and pink and pretty girly colors. These are all domed on the front, but I haven't domed them on the back yet because I got distracted with other stuff, but they are domed on the front, so they're all nice and shiny. Then there's this guitar piece, which I really like. I think that turned out really cool. Let's see, then there is just this one with some cellophane in it. I just thought it was kind of cool on its own. The background's kind of a pinkish blue. It's got a color shifting background. Then there is this star lip piece, another one that I really like. I guess it goes that way. There we go. The lips are off-center, but I still like how it turned out. I think I'm going to have to dome this one in black because there is some bald spots in there, so that will be domed so that it looks completely opaque. Then I did some stars within a star. Thought that was kind of cool. Some of these will get made into jewelry, I think, and some of them are actually going to get made into Christmas ornaments. And I haven't put away my Christmas stuff yet because I'm a loser, so I'll probably do that and then put them away with my Christmas stuff. And I think that's all the star pieces. So next I'll show you the flowers. I got another mold that was all flower pieces. So there's this ladybug, and I thought that one turned out really pretty. The all big chunky green background. Then there are these glow-in-the-dark butterflies over a blue background, and this was another one. I didn't add quite enough glitter, so it migrated, and so when I dome it, I will probably dome it in an opaque color so that it doesn't seem as transparent. But the butterflies do glow in the dark. Probably won't be able to see because it's too bright, but just trust me, they do. Then there is this balloon, and I thought this was really cute. It actually kind of looks like a balloon floating up in the night sky. I meant to make it look like it was daytime, but the blue mixed a little bit darker than I had anticipated, and that's okay. I still like it. Then, let's see. This one's definitely going to be a Christmas ornament. It's a little poinsettia flower, and I just added some jewels to it. And it's green and red glitter with some jewels. That one's pretty. And here's another one that's going to be an ornament. It's a snowflake with some blue jewels, and the background is kind of this frosty blue. You can see that. And the snowflake itself is actually kind of 3D inside of the resin. See, it's kind of layered. I thought that was cool. And then there is this Mini Cooper with a British flag on the top, a Union Jack. It was just kind of a random sticker I had laying around. Thought it would look cool, so I put it in there. And then the last flower piece, actually this is from the other set. So this is another set of all shapes that I found, and it all came kind of as one set, which was a really great deal. But it had this flower shape, which is slightly different to the other flower shape. And I just did a blue kind of iridescent background. It's got some pink sparkle to it, if you can see that. It's kind of hard to see. But then I laid that transparency piece over it, so it's got a pattern, and I just put a stone in the middle. It's a little plain. I may go back over it with some stuff. I don't know. So there's that. Then there's this little Christmas piece with a snowy sky and a little reindeer and Christmas tree and a candy cane. And you can see the snowflakes in the snowy sky. The snowy sky is supposed to be transparent on this one, so you can see through it a little bit. And I thought that was kind of cool. Then I did this little vintage kind of looking heart piece, which I thought was very pretty. And it's got a nice big bubble there that I gotta fix. Then I did this other little vintage piece. It did not turn out exactly how I wanted it to, but it's still okay. With a little lock in a triangle. I wanted it to look kind of like a talisman, like a magic talisman kind of thing, if you know what I mean. And it's got this kind of rusted red background, and I put a bunch of black rhinestones on it. And then this one is another one I didn't turn out quite as I wanted it to, but it's still kind of cool. It was supposed to look like a clock. And so I put the clock hands are actually inside the resin, and then all the jewels are on top of it. So, yeah, it just doesn't look as polished as I wanted it to, but it's still kind of cool. It was a good idea. And then the last one I have is this star piece that I just put rock in it and some little guitars. And it's really sparkly and glittery. It's got this kind of like red velvet background, I guess you would call it. I don't know. I really like it. So yeah, those were my big resin pieces and stuff. I'm going to give you a sneak peek of my big project that I did, which is this thing right here. But I'm going to do a separate video for that because it's kind of involved and intricate, and it's going to take a really long time to go through it. So for now, this is my update. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you soon.